The US President Donald Trump says he's not done with Vladimir Putin after he expressed disappointment with the Russian leader and gave him an ultimatum to reach a ceasefire in Ukraine or face crippling sanctions.
Well, at the end of 50 days, if we don't have a deal, it's going to be too bad.
And that's when 100% secondary tariffs will be slapped on Moscow, targeting its remaining trading partners in a move to further hobble the Russian economy. Mr. Trump has also outlined a plan to arm Kyiv with US weapons to be paid for by NATO countries. And while the US president's tone has shifted on his Russian counterpart, Mr. Trump insists he's not taking sides.
I'm on nobody's side. I want to, you know what the side I'm on? Humanity's side. I want to stop the killing of thousands of people a week. I want to stop the killing. I want the killing to stop in the Ukraine-Russia war. That's the side I'm on.
Donald Trump has warned Kyiv against targeting Moscow, but local officials say Ukrainian strikes have hit the southwestern Russian city of Voronezh, injuring at least 24 people. The Russian Defence Ministry says its air defences have brought down more than 50 Ukrainian drones over 5 regions in the past day. The Kremlin has called the US president's ultimatum quite serious and is seeking clarity.
We would like to understand what is behind this statement about 50 days. Earlier, there were also the deadlines of 24 hours and 100 days. We've seen it all and really would like to understand the motivation of the US president. It's obvious that he's under enormous pressure from the EU and today's NATO leadership, who unceremoniously support Zelensky's demands to continue pumping him with modern, including offensive, weapons at the expense of taxpayers in Western countries.
Ukraine has been hit with relentless Russian drone and missile strikes in recent weeks, and the Kremlin's forces have taken more territory on the front line. The new NATO packages are designed to equip Ukraine with ammunition and missiles, along with air defence units, including up to 17 highly sought-after Patriot systems to help repel attacks.
What we are now looking at is to make sure that Patriot systems directly from the US go to Ukraine. That's one way to do it, paid for by the Europeans, or that you get a front loading from European countries into Ukraine and then being backfilled by the US. So this is all worked through now.
Patriot is short for Phased Array Tracking Radar for Intercept on Target. It is an advanced mobile surface-to-air missile system that's been in use since the 1980s. It was developed by the company Raytheon, which is part of the RTX group. A typical battery includes a radar set, a command and control station, power unit, launchers and support vehicles. It can intercept aircraft, tactical ballistic and cruise missiles, depending on the interceptor. Now, they don't come cheap. A single Patriot costs $1 billion. The interceptors alone are about $4 million per missile. Almost 240 Patriot units have been built over the years and sent to countries including the US, Germany, Poland, Japan, Qatar, Saudi Arabia and Egypt. In Kyiv, the Ukrainian president has laid flowers in tribute to fallen soldiers on Ukraine's National Statehood Day, which recognises its history and sovereignty. But as the war drags on, Ukraine's leadership is in for a shake-up, with the Prime Minister, Denis Shmyhal, submitting his resignation ahead of a government reshuffle. He is expected to be named the new Defence Minister. In a solemn Statehood Day ceremony, Volodymyr Zelensky warned the future of Europe is being decided in his country.
These are not empty words. It's a matter of whether Russian missiles and drones will strike other European cities, whether Russian killers will go further across Europe. It's a matter of which our neighbours in Europe might still have to endure what our people are going through. Ukraine must defend itself, and it will. Ukraine must preserve and strengthen its statehood, and it will.